Monday, June 23rd. Welcome into another episode of Daily Dingers brought to you by Better and Green. First video here in the last 5 days or so. Didn't have a video on Thursday, didn't love the card, was just super busy. Nothing Friday. Busy weekend. I've really didn't pay much attention to the MLB this weekend. I've spent yesterday kind of getting caught back up on series and what kind of transpired over the weekend, but back into it today. Some fresh series. Let's waste no time. Get right into it. 3 plays today. Not in love with the card, but a few games that I do have some leans on. So, first game of the night: Texas Rangers heading to Baltimore to face the Orioles. This is a 6:35 Eastern start time. Orioles minus 130 on the money line, plus 110 for Texas. Looking to play the dog here on the road. One of those situations that we look for. Texas, they're already on a road trip currently. Played the Pirates, took 2 out of 3 in that series. They did lose yesterday in that finale there of that series. Now they head to Baltimore, short travel from Pittsburgh. Patrick Corbin on the mound should be a relatively focused spot. Meanwhile, you have Baltimore, who is coming off an extended 7-game road trip. They won 4 out of the 7 games, dropped their last 2 in the series to the Yankees. So really, overall, a pretty nice road trip at Tampa Bay for 4, at the Yankees for 3. Now back home, first game back home off the road trip, off a fairly successful road trip. Think it's a flat spot here for Baltimore. I like the plus price on Texas, and I think Texas is a bet on team moving forward the rest of June into July. So Texas money line plus 110 for the first play. 7:40 Eastern start time. Pittsburgh Pirates heading to Milwaukee to face the Brewers. Brewers a minus 180 home favorite, plus 150 on the Pirates. And we're looking to take the run and a half with the Pirates, right around minus 135. Shop around, try to get the best price there, but like the situation here for Pittsburgh. Just had a short 3-game homestand, lost the first 2 of that series against the Texas Rangers, and took yesterday's finale to grab some momentum heading into this 3-game road trip to Milwaukee here. And like I said, just a 3-game trip before they're coming back home to face the Mets. So I think that's a focus spot for Pittsburgh. Meanwhile, you have the Brewers coming home off of a road trip of their own. Only ended up playing 2 games against the Cubs, split that series. 1 game was rained out, and then they just swept the Twins. They're on a 4-game winning streak. Really, their bats have been solid over that 4 games, 9, 9, 17, and 8 runs. Just think they're coming into this one back home very overconfident to end out June. Sorry, they play the Pirates and the Rockies at home, so I think they could kind of settle in here, maybe overlook the Pirates. I think the spot's much better here for Pittsburgh, getting the plus 1.5 at a playable price. A play I'm looking to potentially get involved in. So Pirates plus 1.5 minus 135 is the second play. And then to finish off here, 7:45 Eastern start time. Chicago Cubs heading to St. Louis to face the Cardinals. This is right around a pick'em price, minus 110 both ways. I'm gonna play the Cubs here at the pick'em price. Again, Cubs off of a very long homestand. They have not hit the road since way back on June 11th, so almost 2 weeks ago. Pretty good homestand. They took 3 out of 4 against the Pirates, split with the Brewers in that 2-game series that we just mentioned, and then just took 1 out of the last 3 against the Mariners. I like that they struggled in that final series, but overall had a good homestand. They did lose yesterday to the Mariners, so I think it's a focus spot here, hitting the road for a 7-game extended road trip here. So really like the spot for the Cubs. Meanwhile, you have St. Louis, who is continuing their homestand. They took 2 out of 3 against the Reds. Did drop yesterday's game. I wish they would have won that game. This would have been definitely a play. Now it's, as of now, just a lean. But I think the Cubs are in a much more focused spot here. I really think they're going to want to start this road trip with a solid effort, especially off a loss and a losing series. Like the Cubs, minus 110, I think it's a fair price on what I believe to be the far better team with Chicago. So, quick episode today, guys. Rangers money line plus 110. Pirates plus 1.5 runs, minus 135. Cubs money line, minus 110. That is going to wrap it for today's episode of Daily Dingers. Should be here all week long. Should be getting back into the swing of things. June was extremely busy and kind of settling in now that June is over. So thanks for watching. As always, hope you guys have a profitable night, and we will see you in tomorrow's episode. Thanks.